Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Today it's gonna be a Nintendo day. We're gonna be doing, E3, the conference and show. We'll be looking into the new Nintendo games and whatever they have to offer tonight. So it's gonna be cool. I don't know how you all today. Welcome to the stream. attackYT, Mountain, Chosen Joan, Wasim, everyone who's here, welcome. How are you? Let's go. Let's jump into the show because it's already started. We don't want to waste any of that, aren't we? Right, let's see.
Well, I wanted to
Here
play,
we go.
I didn't have the previous.
The show is starting. Now this is the pre-show. The show itself, proper show starts in 20 minutes, just so you know. So it's gonna be a lot of blah 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 blahs, if you know what I'm talking about. And we are looking into the Rooster Teeth. I don't even know what is that, but sounds nasty either way. Can smell colors. Cool. How are you guys today? Are you excited for the new Nintendo games? I don't know if I am, because I never like buy Nintendo. Like I don't really look into the Nintendo Switch to buy at all or anything like that. I mean, we'll see, what they have to offer. It's always the same. It's always like Mario or whatever, you know what I mean?
The launch of the console.
We'll see.
We'll see. Now finished with it.
They already announced one Mario
Kart 8 Deluxe comes out.
game with the bunnies or whatever. You know what I mean?
The Wii U didn't have the kind of
Cannot hear you because that guy from the vid talks. I can make it a little bit quieter.
A lot of people didn't buy
Sorry about that. It's probably too loud. It's not supposed to be too loud. It was yesterday because we had a PlayStation show, I think. I think that's why I made it louder. So, how's everyone today? If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget there is a like button. You can help me by clicking that. There's plenty of ways you can help. You can retweet my tweet. You can share the stream, obviously. You can subscribe and all those kind of fancy things. If you want to be part of this, make sure to click the buttons that exists on YouTube. There's plenty of buttons to click. And maybe later on we'll jump to different streams as well, just so you know. I don't know how long we are streaming today. It's possible that the stream is gonna be pretty short, but I'm not too sure. So let's wait and see. Hi, Savage Player. First guy to like. You can be first, somebody else liked before you. I think. I mean, you never know. Maybe you are, but it's too late to say that now. It's too late. You have to say it as soon as the stream begins. And then you will be the first. So maybe next time. I had some sleep. I am ready. I am properly ready, I think. I don't have any like snacks or anything to be like fully prepared, like, you know, legit. Hi XX Ivano, welcome to the stream. How old are you? 27. Hello from Israel. Hi dealers. Hello.
You know what I mean? They wanted just that much more. But it's more like with the Nintendo thing, like with the Xbox One X, one of the biggest jokes was like everybody on Twitter going, I don't know what a teraflop is. I don't know what all this stuff is. I don't know why it matters to me. I don't have a 4K TV.
There are flops, guys. There are flops.
As much as like the commercials were like a little too cutesy millennial ratings.
School and shit, it made me tired as fuck.
You understand the idea of
hello.
It's my TV, it's at home.
Hi Lel boy.
I'm out, I can play
from Estonia. All over the world. We are all split all over the world.
I think it's a very compelling hardware.
They showed you why you needed it.
Yeah,
and that's the thing we were complaining about the Xbox One X is we weren't shown why do we need this.
Or the PlayStation Pro.
Yeah.
Right.
And with a year later it's kind of like
And it's delivering the promise of something like the Vita too, where the Vita was supposed to be like, here are the home console quality games on the road. But it was kind of a kludgy implementation of that. I'm buying games twice. It's not every game is coming out. I'm doing remote play. With the Switch, it's like very easy. It's like I buy Breath of the Wild, and now I have Breath of the Wild everywhere, and that is a huge deal for people.
Yeah, I kind of feel like too the Vita suffered from the PSP, just because there was like the UMDs, like like that whole disc, and people just sort of wrote their.
That's the best movie format, by the way. If you can catch the UMD version of something, I mean, grab it. I'm like a laser. Yeah, it's like a vinyl purist, but for UMD.
PS Vita.
Like,
PS Vita is even better,
man. I have 4 copies
man.
of Lucky Number 11 on UMD, just in case any of them get
What is your real name? It's Attack.
You know what,
Thank you very much for that shout out. Didn't do a shout out. What do you mean? What do you mean shout out?
But I'd love to talk about Lucky Number 11 if we have a few minutes.
Just talking to you guys, just keeping my audience in line with me, if you know what I mean.
For a year, you couldn't get it. It was like the hot item.
People were dying.
Yours truly didn't greet you. What is up? We had Ash for Games and MCPE Pro. Who else wasn't being mentioned? You're 9, way too young. Way too young. Said my name. Well, I have to refer to you somehow. What did you get most hype about E3 games? Well, the best game seems to be on PS4 as usual, but like It's such a shame I
not getting that for
can't.
a while.
I can't.
I think what Ryan's counter argument is that
Don't have a
Mario Kart
PS4
had
right
already
now,
existed.
so
That's true.
like
And
it's
I've already seen it die off.
it's a bit tough
playing
with
it.
those
I mean,
games.
I know that is what I look at in my life as a smaller slice representative of that. But the people in our office were playing it like crazy.
But there are some PC games as well. I
think
made
that's fair. I
a
think you can only get so much
I made
money
a
out
wish
of-
list
out of
for
a
Steam
re-release,
as well.
Out of a port, but that's why
I'll
you
tell
know,
you
the
the
moment
list
I
that
started
I've added.
getting tired
If
of
you know
Mario
any
Kart,
other
very
games that I
smart
could
players
add,
this
let me know
period.
as well.
The second I was getting tired of Mario Kart, all of a sudden the ARMS test punch was out. You know what I mean? They're just
So
kind of
stand
like
by
reminders
for the
like, oh, remember, you
for
like
the
You
list.
like the Switch.
Hey.
Remember, this is cool.
Eventually there'll be a game.
Yeah.
We swear.
Alright, so we have Middle Earth Shadow of War, that's like number
I'm
1.
still playing Zelda. Like,
And
I'm
we
still playing.
have
So,
Kingdom
they
Come,
sold more copies of Zelda than they
Deliverance,
did of the actual Switch.
Call of
insane.
Duty,
Which I still-
Agony,
I-
Prey of the
I was
Gods,
wondering what the hell was up with that
Players
for a long
Unknown
time, and
Battlegrounds,
we
but
did
that's
several
just
news
the game
updates,
that I just decided
about
that I
things
want to
like
get.
and say, who are these people?
Assassin's
And actually, a
Creed
lot of
Evil
people
Within
like,
2,
I bought it,
Wolfenstein, but
just waiting
I'm
for
not
it
too
to
sure if I
come
want to
out.
play Wolfenstein.
Well,
I'm
you gotta
debating
remember
whether or
that
not I should
Zelda
take it
right
off.
now on that console
Southmark, The Fractured But Whole, Skull and Bones,
No one wants to
Far
play
Cry
Mario Kart by
5.
yourself
That's
because
the
there's no
couple of
unlocks.
games that
You'll have
I
tight
wouldn't
games,
mind
but not
playing,
like the kind that are competitive,
basically.
just solo
What do you
races.
guys think about
That's a
this
solo
list?
game.
I look,
ARMS is gonna
look,
be a social
sometimes you
Well,
want to
that-
play it by yourself because that's how you
You're very bad at
work,
jokes.
Okay.
I will say, I think
How-
that
Who's
with
good
the
at
consoles,
that?
they're really
Who's
trying to
good?
push that multiplayer and that shared
Who's
experience
good?
interaction.
But what about
That's
people
always
like
been,
me
like,
that
a
don't
big
like
Nintendo
other
No,
thing.
people?
I'm like you. You and me, we're the same there. But I think that this console's looking to try to incorporate and take advantage of the fact that it's portable. You can share the controller. It's got online. You can play with people. So I think that's what they're trying to focus on immediately.
One moment,
Uh,
folks, one
that
moment.
being said,
They've forgotten about the people that
They're-
like Twitch.
they'll have-
two
they'll-
controllers for me,
They'll
none
have
for you.
Animal Crossing for us very soon, Ryan.
I don't give a shit about
Dude,
You
Got
don't-
myself
you
some
don't
snacks.
care about Animal Crossing,
Because,
you don't
uh,
know.
we
You're gonna
are
wake
about
up,
to
it's gonna be a
begin.
year later, and you're gonna
12
be like,
minutes
I
to
need
go,
a
guys. 12 minutes to go.
golden flower set of furniture.
Get
One
hyped
more
for
time.
some new games.
I have taken this is with this generation of Nintendo.
Attack would
I am
have
taking the
to
challenge
get
of
some milk
the
in a cartoon soon.
exclusive title for
Carton.
the window here. I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah.
Because
No
I've
self
been-
ads.
no,
Mhm.
I haven't had a Nintendo since the Super Nintendo.
That is
So this is my
true.
first return to that platform. No, I take it back. I had a Wii because everybody.
Everybody has it.
Yeah, I mean it's probably propping open a door, but so I want to experience all these games from my history of gaming. I want to see Metroid. I want to see Zelda. I want to see. I want to play all those and see where they are now. But
Then
versus
why
where
are
they
you
were.
fighting us?
Because they're
Ryan?
not giving me those. They did great with Zelda. I'm very pro Zelda. Good job.
Mhm.
Nice Zelda.
Nice Zelda. You'll remember.
Would play again.
Way to Zelda.
Way to
everybody.
Zelda.
It's going to be
Kick Savage
a
play.
huge moment in your life.
Yeah, I
You'll
could
always
ban him.
remember.
I'm considering
Next time
banning
you
him.
have the KK slider set.
Oh,
Can I buy
man.
your shirt?
Exactly. You're going to remember that. It's
It's
gonna
all
stick
gonna
I don't sell shirts at the moment.
Tiny hamburger.
Maybe someday.
No, that's, so in Animal Crossing, you get into the drug trade,
Tell me more.
and
I'm in.
that's
Now I'm in.
I didn't realize this was.
and the first. You may.
I would like to tweet about our fine program. And
Are you
I would
from
like to
Lithuania?
use to do that.
If you wish to tweet about our fun program, and I would encourage you to do so, please use the hashtag YouTube E3. You can also use RTE3. We are checking both. YouTube
Are you
spelled
okay?
out, so it's not YTE3, it's YouTube E3. We want you to really commit to the letters.
I'm more from UK than I'm from
Gotta make
Lithuania.
him really count. KK
What
Slider's a
can you
jolly
do?
musician in Animal Crossing.
Wait, so you actually do?
He's a cool dog.
There's
He's like a
human
real
trafficking?
cool dog.
Okay, he's a dog.
No, he's a cool dog,
Okay, no
and
one cares then. It's fine.
and he unlocks like sweet tunes.
So he's the shanty provider of.
He
Kinda,
is.
yeah,
he's
yeah,
the
okay,
shanty
there you go.
guy. He's the shanty guy.
Cooler dog of E3 2017, assuming there's an Animal Crossing. KK Slider or Boomer, the gun
Ooh,
fetching guy.
I don't know. He fetches guns.
Guns versus guitars. It's like the eternal question.
Yeah, man. It's
No,
art
yeah.
versus art.
I still
versus,
don't understand
military.
why they sit in this way. Like they put like them shoes up or whatever.
No.
Why do you put shoes up?
No, but we don't know.
Nobody
what
wants to
functionality
see
they're
that.
coming today.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
true.
It's true.
Anyone in
There's
this
a
chat
whole
wants to
announcement,
see
like,
that? I don't
Slider
want to see
taking
that.
over the town, you have to get it back.
With motion controls,
You're
you can
from
play the
Bosnia?
guitar.
You know what?
Hi there,
Crossing
dear.
SVU.
After the surprise of seeing a Mario Rabbids crossover that is a turn-based strategy,
It actually looks really
they
cool.
could do anything. Okay, I'm open to this idea of Animal Crossing GTA.
I was real excited for that Mario Rabbids. I
Mhm.
was shocked. I was shocked by how
I was
wonderful
surprised.
it looked.
Yeah.
That actually sold me on the game because I love that style of game, and it's not really.
The show haven't started yet anyway.
It's funny 'cause
We
it's
have
not a big
9
shock
minutes to go.
because these sort of things have happened with Mario. Like
So
the
you
first
as well
Mario
might
RPG
get some
was
snacks.
was like
Cause this is just blah blah.
So it's anytime they
And
give
shoes
the Mario
showing.
license to the
We
right
don't wanna
person,
see
something
shoes.
kind of magical comes out of it. But I remember those
Oh, hey,
teaser
more
images-
E3.
teaser images came
Yeah,
out.
Catwoman is gonna go on for a couple of days.
Yeah, I was.
This is
I
gonna
was,
go one way or the other real hard.
Well, and that was probably one of my favorite moments so far of E3 was you talking about the right person having access to the franchise and history. Was Miyamoto up there praising the developer who's getting like
He was
teary-eyed
misty.
in the audience.
You got some
Can you
trash ass shoes.
imagine
Mhm.
being praised personally by Miyamoto?
Miyamoto smiled at me once, and I had to lie down for 48 hours.
The doctor told you couldn't lift anything heavy.
Yeah, just don't exert any more force. Your
Alright.
poor heart won't be able to take it.
All right, so we're getting pretty close to the Nintendo Spotlight Conference.
Nintendo.
In a few minutes.
It's about
But
to
before
start.
we do, I do want to say
Save us,
thank you very much
Nintendo.
to War for Planet of the Apes for sponsoring,
Save us
you
from
guys
money
for
milking,
making
please.
this whole thing possible. You guys, you should see this studio. Last year we were in what
CS:GO?
turned into a broom closet because we were
I don't know.
so late in organizing the show, and this year we actually felt like production. There's
What am I
air
eating?
conditioning, we have
It's
lights.
nuts covered in
We have
chocolate.
bagels. And that's all been made possible by
These
War for the
nuts?
Planet of the
Bagels.
Apes. So thank you for the bagels.
Made
and
from bagels.
we'll talk more about it in a little bit. But check out this trailer for the movie that hits theaters July 14th.
Movie. Sellout message, warning. Warning, sellout message. It's Planet of the Apes. They paid a lot to YouTube to show this. Hey, Attack, what are you eating? These nuts? Hi, great gamer. I mean, I can't judge Planet of the Apes. It's always been a fine movie.
That human killed ape. All dead now for a long time. Long time. Bad humans. Soldier.
Years from now, your children will
Fluffy.
ask you,
It's always nice to have
what
Fluffy
did you
around.
do in the greatest war? And you can tell them, I fought to protect this world.
Mountain, that will be $79.99. Snacky doggy.
We will bring an end.
Hi, Mock Fack. It's monkeys shooting monkeys.
No peace. This is war. Apes together.
Am I late again? No, the show begins in 5 minutes. You're just on time, Far.
Longer than we are, but you're taking this all much too personally. So emotional.
I did not start this war.
Mm-hmm.
But I will finish it.
Harambe, come back to life.
Every time I see that trailer, I'm like, sweat is knocking it out of the park with the effects.
There's nothing better than watching a monkey pull a pin out of a grenade. You know what I mean? Like every time I see that, I'm just like,
That's the
yeah,
one
we did it, society.
The one that gets me is
And
always
it's
the
gone.
the monkey in the well, ape, I'm sure, in a puffer coat, getting shot at by a heavy machine gun.
What a magical time to be alive. You know what I mean?
We're experiencing this.
This is the future. This is the real future.
We're here
It's all
waiting for
downhill from
Nintendo
here.
announcements, watching monkeys throw grenades.
That seems like
This
the
is
next
life.
Nintendo game, actually. That's Donkey Kong's next level.
I actually really like. So we were talking a little bit before about the Mario Rabbids crossover,
Yes.
and I actually
Guys
really
excited?
like the Donkey Kong Rabbids.
wonder what they're gonna show.
They have a big
Donkey
did you
Kong?
see a big statue down in the
giant
hall.
one in the South Hall lobby.
No.
Yeah,
People who
it's
tell
like
me
a
to
huge-
calm
it's
down
huge thing
make
you
it
can,
10
take
times
pictures of
worse.
going like, oh no, it's gonna squash me.
I
Because if
love
there's
it.
one thing everyone at E3 loves, it's like photo ops with
What
stuff.
if
There's
it's
also
Monkey
a Nino
telling
Kuni
you
2,
that to calm
I
down?
know, right? All right.
I'll be back.
Yes, it's.
Let me know what
it's
Nintendo
right-
announces.
It's right in the South Hall lobby that looks like awesome. It's just like, it's honestly just like a balcony with like a painted landscape in the background. But the fact that it's Nino Kuni 2 makes me so pumped.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I got distracted by the rabbit.
Speaking of this stuff, last year my favorite.
Come
thing
down.
on the floor was
How come
when
you're not
Nintendo
streaming games
turned
Attack?
Their entire booth into Hyrule.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was
That
pretty
was-
spectacular. When they said they were
Me, how
only
come I'm
really
not
bringing
streaming
Zelda
games?
to E3, I was so skeptical. Like,
Well,
what are they thinking? Seriously.
For Lineage, I am waiting for a new patch.
Around one game, and then I saw the castle.
And
It
for
had
other
big
games,
vines
there's
on it.
nothing to stream right
It
now.
had bushes
That's
and
the hot new
grass
trend in E3
and
booths
walls.
is persistent.
It costs quite a bit of
game
money.
night signals.
No, it's important to give you
So
immersion.
hot, yeah. Otherwise, you get pulled out of the whole trade show.
I mean, you're already in a building that has no natural
It-
light, so if they can just play with that some more.
Well, it makes you feel like you've been in
Do you
line that much
listen
longer.
Every
to
Like,
10
how
my
minutes,
many
I
name?
just got
days
real
have I been
sleepy.
here?
I know, I don't. I
I'm
don't know
sure
what that
actually,
is.
Do you think they're gonna talk much about 3DS this time? They recently did a 3DS Nintendo Direct that was really announcing a whole bunch of titles saying, we're still supporting you 3DS, still gonna be games, don't leave us.
This feels like contractual obligation the Nintendo Direct. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want to say that they're abandoning the 3DS, and they're not going to abandon the 3DS. They have another year of support, guaranteed. But
Wait, which one?
all of the
they all
various
work.
ones.
So the 3DS is the kind of family that I think Xbox is trying to build, where you can come out with hardware upgrades. The old ones can still pretty much play the games. They're just not going to have the bells and
Mario
whistles that the new
Odyssey?
versions do.
Oh dear.
And also the 3D on the new
Welcome
one.
to the stream, Jacob.
I think it might be kept around as an inexpensive sort of price point for parents with kids.
Could be,
For people
yeah.
who need something that's a little more durable and,
And they
a
are
lower
bringing the
price point.
Yes.
Catwoman?
Yeah, and I think
She's
that'll
not
stick around
15.
maybe for a couple years, but I think
She's 10.
I think they're paying a lot of lip service to support of the
Hi,
3DS
Dominic.
and this whole kind of 3DS family. If you've
Okay,
got a
maybe
Switch, and
11
Switch
by
does
now.
everything, and they can keep getting aggressive on that price point. If they can have a price point drop within the next year,
Level 3
you're
mage.
sort of making the 3DS
Who's level 3
obsolete.
mage?
Yeah, well, I think they have a few iterations of XL and U to throw in there
Yeah.
for some hardware.
I have a question. I have a question.
Hey, it's our favorite puppet, Bernie.
So, since you're talking about the 3DS, it makes me wonder.
A
we saw
random
them
guy
announce
appears.
this Mario plus Rabbids at Ubisoft specifically, but prior to this, one of their big announcements was with a partner as well, which was Apple when they announced their mobile game, Run Mario Run. Do you think
I'm
this is-
21. I would
Run
love to
Mario
be
Run.
21.
Is there
the
Super
a-
Mario
famous
Run.
German film Run
Is there-
Mario.
Hell yeah.
I got
Trying
close.
to
I got
save
close.
his drug dealer boyfriend. Gotta get some money.
Yeah.
So, do you think? What do you think that does to
Okay, slider.
Nintendo's mobile strategy? Switch now, are they going to focus exclusively on that?
Well, I think they've said that
Everyone can watch.
that's not going to
Mhm.
be the case. That
Hi,
the Switch
Vilus.
is not
Answer off the
intended
air, guys.
to replace their mobile handheld devices,
I
but it
mean,
obviously is. I think
No, the Switch is a very different category of mobile device. That is not like a casual chuck it in your pocket and walk off with it.
Yeah, I would agree. I do actually. I have it in a case, and it goes in my handbag. But I have a
Unless
handbag.
Their evil. This is actually their evil plan to bring back cargo pants, which is possible.
You're 21 next month, Mountain.
I just want to say Run
Lucky
Mario
you.
Run would have been a way better title.
Oh,
Would
sure.
have been more people, sure.
What Mario needed was a little more like German expressionism nihilism.
Do you prefer to be a
Make
kid
that
or
people
an
know. No,
adult?
but Super
Attack?
Mario Run is and
Um,
Tomo and these things that they're doing are these
prefer to
sort
be a
of
kid.
mobile experiments, and they're sort of like, how do we take what we know works on mobile on these like single touch devices, on these pocket devices, and turn them into Nintendo.
we're about to go. I
Alright,
think we're less than
so-
5 seconds away from
Look,
the.
Okay, it's beginning, guys. Get ready.
That's crazy.
Get ready.
Fine Nintendo.
These graphics are off the hook.
Man.
This is the Run Mario
is
Run
Run
Pro.
Mario Run.
Get ready. And it's not running. Hell
We
yeah.
are going to be talking during the conference. We'll try to not talk while trailers are going on. So we're going to have light commentary while
Lol, lagging.
giving our
What
thoughts
the
on
hell?
what you see
We'll,
or
we'll
what
make
we
sure
see.
that you guys get all the information from the direct.
Let
It'll
me
be mostly
find
our
something
reactions, so,
legit.
like quick impressions of what we're finding impressive in a moment. It's all gonna be really live, really real, really.
These mo-
That stream is not even running properly. Mm-hmm. Nintendo. Lagging, nothing new. Mm-hmm. Well, it's lagging for them, not for me. Better buy better internet, YouTube. Splatoon 2. Oh. FIFA 18 on Switch. Rocket League. What is ARMS? I don't know this game. It's all random Switch games. Want another Animal Crossing game? Oh my gosh, this guy.
The game is a battle. If it's not fun, why bother? If it's not a battle, where's the fun? It's a test that you pass or a quest that you fail. A race against time. Fun and battle always locked together. But the game is also something else. It's a journey, a passport to new worlds, maybe even an odyssey. A look, a feel, an exploration. Close your focus and open your mind. Yes, the journey requires the right ticket. And that ticket is Nintendo Switch. But in the end, it's not just where you can take your game. It's where your game can take you. So let's go.
We know his story.
Story goes that when the world was young, everyone in Alrest lived on the World Tree, together with our Divine Father, the Architect. They called that paradise Elysium.
Okay. I get this.
You're a blade.
As the driver of the Aegis,
It's anime Nintendo.
take me to Elysium.
I was watching it in 1080p, it dropped down to 144.
I'm in.
What can you do?
Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself.
I'm not dropping any frames, it's your internet, buddy.
Pyra! Here! Cover me!
Got it.
So what's this? Looks like Final Fantasy, but a different one.
We'll show you. We'll show you what me and Pyra are made of. Take this!
Not dropping things on good internet, it's the quality. Well, you dropped quality because your internet can't keep up.
No turning back. You and that sword can't be!
If my internet didn't keep up, I would be dropping frames. I'm sending a bit 7,000 to 8,000 bits right now. Pretty stable.
This blade he calls Pyra. Her flames hide something deeper.
What's the matter? Are you the Aegis or aren't you?
I won't use that power, and I won't let you use it either.
If you know what you desire.
I'm watching this and I'm like,
Not with
what
words,
are we
but with your
watching?
own strength. Everyone, let's go!
Xenoblade, okay. Haven't seen that game for a long time.
Sometimes you need a hero. A sword swinging, fire wielding, stone cold hero. insatiable appetite?
We have this guy out there. Oh dear. What do you guys think so far? Are you excited about all this? Kirby, yeah, I was looking for that name. It's Kirby. Kirby has his own game now. Wild World. Kirby 2018. Not anytime soon. Arigato gozaimasu.
Hi everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo. I hope you've been enjoying the journey with Nintendo Switch.
I like
so
that
far.
fake background.
When I found out that Nintendo Switch is being accepted by video game fans from all over the world as a home console that could be taken with you anywhere, I felt so relieved. Take Switch outside, come together, and share the experience. This idea was how we hoped people would play with Nintendo Switch. But people are coming up with many creative ways to play, in all kinds of places, in many more ways than we expected. This summer, Nintendo and its third-party partners will release many multiplayer games that can be played anytime, anywhere, and with anyone. We hope there will be many heated competitions that will be ignited by Nintendo Switch. Now, we'll continue our look at even more new game worlds for Nintendo Switch. But before we do, there is one announcement we'd like to share from our very special friend. Please take a look.
Hi everyone.
Konnichiwa.
I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Just the other day, we announced that Pokken Tournament Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. This is the latest version of the premier Pokemon fighting game. Two people can dive right into battle using two Joy-Con controllers. So you can experience heated Pokemon battles with just one Nintendo Switch console. There are some fresh additions, including new Pokemon, and this deluxe version
Why is the
of
E3
game
thing fucked
will
up?
be on display at E3.
What's
for
fucked up,
attendees to
Catwoman?
play.
It's all fine. What do you mean? As you can
I have
see,
one
it
more
works
announcement.
perfectly.
Game Freak has begun developing a core RPG Pokemon title on Nintendo Switch. It may not release for more than a year, but we hope you'll look forward to it all the same. In the meantime, let's enjoy this year's E3.
Ishihara-san, thank you very much. We heard that the Pokemon series is being developed for Nintendo Switch.
Attack I hate
What
magic.
kind of Pokemon
Good,
game will
bad
we be
for
able
you,
to play on
well,
Nintendo Switch?
because we have plenty
I'm
of
looking forward
magic.
to it myself.
Audio
This year's
wasn't in
E3,
sync.
We're mostly showing games that will be released in
What can I do?
2017.
It's just how it is.
But please know that here at Nintendo, we're working on many forms of entertainment that can only be made possible on Nintendo Switch. We hope you look forward to them as well. Now let's continue on with the journey with Nintendo Switch.
Okay. Let's continue our journey. As I thought, all the games they do is just gonna be Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch. Like, I'm not planning to get the Switch. It's way too expensive. Don't know. Metroid. What do you guys know about Metroid? It's not in sync because there is a translator. It works pretty well. Sync is pretty fine. Okay, Yoshi also gets his own game. Every character ever gets their own game in Nintendo world. This looks like Little Big Planet. It's a rip-off of Little Big Planet, man. Had to check something. If I got a Nintendo Switch, it won't fit his hands. It's way too small. Maybe. My hands are big, what can I do? Look at this. Look at this.
Mother's in danger! If she's up there, then... You two must keep going. No, I'm coming with you.
They're making a lot of anime games, Nintendo.
I am Marth, the Prince of Altea. We've come here to save you.
Remember that you can rely on your friends. We're with you.
Get it together, you two. If you can't do this, who can?
So basically, as you can see, because the stream is in 1080p 60 fps, and the stream front E3 is also 60 fps.
We can overcome it if we're working together.
All right, let's move out.
Working together, we can finish this.
Hi there, I'm the Legend of Zelda series producer, Eiji Aonuma. You may have already heard about
You've seen the meme with Nintendo Switch, but the sound it makes is a man doing something with something. Just the sound. Right, I haven't seen that.
I'm really looking forward to exploring Skyrim with the Master Sword in hand. Oh, when did this Master Sword get in my hand?
No.
Next up, we'll take a look at the DLC packs for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Let us take you on a new Hyrule adventure.
Right. Nintendo is Japanese. It's a Zelda. It's a Zelda in Skyrim. All of the sword. Is this a DLC or something? Steam is full of hentai games. Yeah, there are some hentai games in Steam, what can I do? Oh boy. Zelda. Zelda, everyone. DLC pack 1. And you need to pay money. Pay money for the DLC. We're waiting a while, I'm sure. You like Zelda? Well, have to have Switch for that. DLC pack 2. They're already planning a lot of DLCs in the future. June 30th, so not so long to wait. GameCube emulator Zelda is
I
awesome.
have one more announcement that I'd like to share. The 4 champions that appeared in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available as Amiibo. The Zora champion, Mipha. The Goron champion, Daruk.
Buy our
The
Amiibo.
Rito champion, Rivali. And the Gerudo champion, Urbosa. You'll be able to use these 4
Right.
Amiibo in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
She has her.
Of course,
Okay,
you'll be
I'm
able
not
to
gonna
use these
say.
in the DLC
Oh
packs
dear.
that you just saw, so please look forward to them.
What did you do last night?
Changes the
Slept?
game. Travel the world. Bring people
We
together.
streamed E3 yesterday.
With anyone.
We did a
Video gaming is a
PlayStation
journey.
show.
Then anywhere has to include a stop right here in LA during E3. This is Magic Week, where booths buzz and channels glow, where the game worlds you've heard about suddenly spring into life. And this summer, the new kind of heated competition ignites right on Nintendo Switch. It kicks off later today with the Splatoon 2 World Inkling Invitational, which brings teams from the Americas, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Japan to see whose colorful skills are the best.
Splatoon.
Tomorrow, the Pokken Invitational will be held. You might recognize
Buy our
our
Amiibo,
8
but we only
competitors
make
who'll be
1,000 of
duking it
them.
out in
So you
heated
better
battles.
rush. We will sell them for
Later on
$49.
Wednesday, we'll see 8 players throw punches in the fun and competitive game
While
Arms,
making them
which
limited
launches
raises their
later this
price. So
4 of our players will be pros, and the other 4 will be E3 attendees who rise to the top by battling on the show floor. If you're going to E3, we hope you'll accept the challenge. And no matter where you are, be sure to catch up with Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 for all the details and news about Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS. But now, there are a few more worlds left to visit on our journey before we land in the booth. Let's go.
okay, this one we know already. Rabio
Ubisoft is
plus
proud to announce
rabbits.
its new Rabbids game, Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and it will be developed exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The Rabbids' crazy personalities and unpredictable behavior will shine as they arrive in a reimagined and twisted Mushroom Kingdom. They will surprise you in this tactical adventure filled with combat and exploration. Mario and his friends will join them in an epic quest to put the
That's
kingdom back
Nintendo
in
for
order.
you.
We can't wait for you to play the game on August 29th.
Right. I was trying to re-enter the stream last night and nothing happened. Because you tried to re-enter the wrong link probably. You need to have a link to my channel. Which is youtube.com/c/attacklive/live. You basically have to save that because you will never remember. It's High Noon. What's up, Philly? Hi, Infinusero.
On behalf of everyone here at Psyonix, we're extremely excited to announce that Rocket League is indeed coming to Nintendo Switch. We know that both the Rocket League and Switch communities have wanted it, and now we're going to release it, complete with cross-network support that lets you play against opponents on other platforms.
The Switch version will have all the features.
Well, that's why Rocket League is popular, and it's gonna grow in popularity, because they do the cross-platform thing, like you can play on anything. Rocket League for the Switch, jeez. Well, it's not bad, right? Can play it anywhere, right? Hi, Lil Kita. Sony disappointed me yesterday. Why? I think they released quite a few games that... I mean, they didn't announce anything too special that we didn't expect, but I mean, there's quite a few interesting games. I'm not disappointed, like, I would buy quite a few games if I had PlayStation. Super Mario. Oh shit, they remaking the old Mario. It's a Super Mario. Right. I'm pretty sure this game will be very popular. Sony had some great games, as does Xbox. Great teaser for 2017 games period. Even PC has quite a few good games, so I'm not disappointed. I mean, I wish more games would be on PC, but like, what can I do, right? Super Mario Odyssey. Ah no! Why? Why? Okay. Exclusive? Exclusive. Oh no, you can put a mushroom on mushroom on mushroom on mushroom. It's a mushroomception. $10.27. Attack triggered. He needs more Minecraft games. Mario Odyssey looks fun. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. Might. My ears attack. You did that on purpose. Wait, what did I do? Did I do something? Oh no. Oh no. June 13th, 2015. Stay tuned throughout E3 for more Nintendo live streamed content. Okay.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3 2017. We're back for another year. We've got a lot of great game content to show you, and a lot of special guests swinging by as well. But to get things kicked off, we're going to take another look at Super Mario Odyssey. Just saw the video in the spotlight. It's going to be coming out on October 27th, really soon, and we're going to take a look at some gameplay. I'm Sam from the Treehouse, joined by my colleagues from the Treehouse, Rob, and Scott on the end, and we have some very special guests with us for this segment. We've got the game's producer Koizumi-san and the game's director Modokura-san. Thank you both so much for joining us today.
Kazumi-san. You yelled when you thought the stream crashed. Oh yeah.
Probably really excited to get in the gameplay.
No, the stream was like,
really cool
yeah.
in that video, and I think folks are going to be really interested in all the different directions
Don't go down.
Game. But at the core, there's really kind of a driving philosophy that you've got going. I was wondering if you could tell our viewers a little bit more about that.
I keep talking about my new microphone coming, but my new microphone will have to wait for tomorrow. I couldn't go today. I just needed sleep, didn't I? Sorry about that.
I gotta say, the first
So
time I
hopefully
saw that
tomorrow.
T-Rex, my heart
Hi
stopped.
Pam.
It was so exciting.
No games involving grilling, let alone propane in general, disappointing.
So we have a theme of going on a journey in this game, but we're also trying to give the player a lot of surprises, and I think the dinosaur is a really big surprise for most.
マリオシリーズってマリオが持ってるその分かりやすさであるとか、可愛らしさであるとか、誰でも分かるような共感というもので、今作ってきて、今もこれも入ってるんですけども、今回は特に旅の驚きっていうことをすごく、盛り込みたいので、驚きというテーマを、体験もそうだし、ビジュアルもそうだし、たくさん詰め込んでます。
But we also want to balance that feeling of surprise with some emotional resonance, giving people something that's
I
familiar.
have headphones, so it breaks my ears when things spike, like getting streamers. Sorry, little kid, but it went lag. Can't change it. If that happens again, I'll scream. Maybe you should reduce the volume a little bit or something. Just in case. Can you click on the button that says Cuphead? Cuphead? There is no such button. Why is everyone asking me to play Cuphead? Is this some sort of meme now or something? What's up with that?
パワームーンっていうのがイコール驚きになっていますので、それを交渉を投げたり、いろんなものを操って、箱庭を探索してもら
You
える。
guys are on Mario, don't understand shit what he's talking.
Basically, the unit of surprise in this game is those power moves.
Well, this guy on the right understands.
So you go around, you throw your head at different things.
Cuphead is the best game ever.
Surprising, and that gives you a power move.
Already have it low. I can just hear the stream now.
You're going to take us into New Donk City.
I am. First, I'd like to take a quick look at the Odyssey, for which the game is named. It's the ship that Mario uses to travel the world, and it's powered by these power moons, so you keep needing additional thresholds of them to get onto the next kingdom. And just to show off a little bit of the new moves, obviously there's the hat throw. You can make it stay in place, which is sometimes valuable. It can grab things for you. There's two kinds of coins, which we'll talk about it a little later on.
The way he's run is so weird.
Oh yeah. Cappy is both the red hat that he's wearing and also in his native form, he's a white top hat.
So his cap is now alive.
Pretty cool is this circular throw, knocks away everything. But let's get down into the city. And as you saw in the trailer, so there's the capture mechanic lets you take over things. It also lets you do fairly exotic things like turn into electricity, travel through wires.
Turn into electricity. Oh no. Mario has went too far with his plumbing.
そうですね。今作はものすごくいろんな試作っていうものをしてから作っています。
Just Dance 2018.
What we started out doing
Oh
was
yeah,
making
Just
a
Dance.
huge amount of different gameplay prototypes.
このキャプチャーというアクションもそのうちの一つです。
And this capture action was just one of those prototypes.
みんなでアイデアを出し合った中に出てきたんですけども、それをそうですね、2、3日ぐらいで作って遊んでみたらものすごく面白かったので、すぐゲームの中心に入れようと。
He's jumping on
So, it was
people.
just one of the ideas that came up, but we worked on it for 2 or 3 days, and it just instantly turned into something that was really fun, and we decided, well, okay, this should just be
Mario
the
in the
center of this
city.
game.
I love how much it encourages that exploration and experimentation that I think the Mario games along these lines are so known for when you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine. Here we've got so much stuff that just looks interesting, and you're wondering, okay, what will happen if I throw my cap at it? You never really know what's going to happen. So
In the
you
year
wanna try everything
69, we can't dance, we have no legs, we float.
そうですね。いろんなものに帽
Just
子を投げたり
imagine that Cuphead gives views.
Yeah, I definitely hope when people, while they're playing this game, they just throw their hat at everything and try all sorts of different things.
Whoops, that was a mistake. Right now, normally, if you were following the story path of the game, you'd be talking to Mayor Pauline, who wants you to recruit musicians.
Mayor Pauline converted
But we're going to
pack.
ignore that right now
What?
because there's lots and lots of things to do beyond following the main story of the game. Like possess rockets and turn into rockets.
Off
with
the
mustaches.
space, off to the space.
Actually, that's an interesting note there. So you mentioned Mayor Pauline, and I think our sharp-eyed viewers will have noticed that some of the street signs are references to some Donkey Kong characters. We've got some interesting red girders going on here. I wonder, Kozuma-san and Motokurasa-san, if you can tell us a little bit more about this city. It's got some interesting backstory.
Super Mario. It's a Super Mario. What do you guys think so far? The world can be thinking the year 6969. How about 10,069 year?
So certainly you can tell that Pauline is from Donkey Kong, and the name New Donk City probably leads you to a couple of hints, but we can't get into too much of it today.
And I like the shirt you're wearing, by the way.
That is a
Good
snazzy
choice
shirt.
today.
Hey, he's not picking all the coins. Like you say, it's not very satisfying.
Oh, good luck. And this is interesting here, where we see
They will have to
I mean,
experience
really
the end of the world.
Throughout the world, we've got these really fun playground elements where you're
No ending,
balancing
just
on
beginning
things,
the next
jumping on things,
stage.
you're swinging. Can you tell our viewers a little bit more about how you came up with that kind of play mechanic in the game?
He's going into the black hole. Jumps like a Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia.
はい。まずその施策っていうのでものすごくいっぱい遊びを作っています。それをこう配置してステージっていうものを
I don't know, I would love to play this type of game, why not? As I said many times before, I like platformers very much.
Game ideas, and then next what we think about is where to place them within the stage.
そこにそのアートであるとか具体的なものを載せて遊んでみます。
So you know, we put it in the stage, we like combine
It's
it
like
with different
whichever
art
game
assets,
it
like
is,
kind of
if
like,
it's
you know,
like
build
going
things to see what it
around
might actually look like
collecting
in the game,
stuff
and
or
then try to
whatever,
make it
it's always fun.
そうするとこうもっとこうしたいとか
Be positive,
いろんな
not
意見が出てくる
negative.
のでそれをさらに
I hate how it's exclusive. They do exclusives to make more money off consoles, so you have lots of expensive gadgets just to play games, you know. You have to have Xbox, PS4, Switch, PC to be able to play all the games. You have to have everything.
スーパーマリオサンシャインでも
I mean, as a normal gamer, like if I was just like a regular gamer, I wouldn't really care to have. I would just have PC and I'd be good with it. Or if I had PlayStation, maybe I would just stay with PlayStation, for example. But for me as a streamer, then I kind of have to have everything. It's a bit awkward. I don't have everything.
I could
Maybe
not figure out how to
someday.
get to this guy on the top of this building. You can just barely see him. He's a speck right now in that triangular building. And the way I eventually found to do it was to take a really long fall. And that worked. And a bit to my surprise. And I wanted to know, when you saw that report from me, what was that a problem to be solved? Was that a cool thing? What was that?
This game.
はい、それは読んだんですけれど
Mario doesn't care. He can jump from whatever height it is.
Yeah, I did read that. I didn't know you were going to be playing that right now.
Troublemaker.
Well, I also know the real way. Or another way.
I think exclusives are greedy and stupid. Well, it is made to make more money, it's true. And it makes it, well, it's very awkward. Like, for example, now there's so many cool games I want to play, but I can't do it. The consoles cost way too much.
So this is actually one of the
Maybe
games
someday, but by the
on
time
the
I'll
show
play
floor.
it, all the
Show floor
hype will
isn't
be
open
down
yet, so we don't have folks
for
playing the
those
game
games.
at this moment, but I'm really looking
I
forward
mean,
to
there will
talking
be
to folks after
something
they've
else,
played
but,
it,
you know.
because I think there's so many different ways to
Still.
problem solve and find the moons in these kingdoms. I'm not even sure if folks will
It wasn't
find
Trigger
over the course of
Jason.
the
He
show,
thought
because
it was
it's gonna be
funny
interesting to find out how different people
how they
approach
say it's
completing some
exclusive, but
the game
can
encourages
download
so
on
much
PC.
experimentation because you aren't kicked out of the level every time you find
No, the
a
idea
no
what it
reason
was
not to
that it's
investigate every
exclusive
little
on
thing you
Xbox,
see that might be
but it's also available on PC, so it was a bit cringe. And it's a meme now in my channel.
Lots and lots of cool stuff.
Exclusive.
Whoa! Okay.
Yeah, it is a very interesting change that adds, I think, to the immersion in the kingdoms. When you think about Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, whenever you got your, so whatever the collectible objective was, depending on the game you were playing, you get bumped out of the area and you'd have to come back in. But here, since you're not going to get booted out of the kingdom when you collect a power moon, there's a lot of encouragement to just go check out that weird thing you saw on the horizon, because you can still continue with whatever your primary objective is. Oh no!
And
then,
he fell.
Keep on tracking and finding moons.
Another reason to explore everything is that there's very little punishment for dying. I just lost 10 coins, and there's lots. So, and I get to try again right away.
Oh, good luck.
It's also worth mentioning that the bullet bills here are coming out with visors on, so they cannot be captured until you knock their hats off, because an enemy with a hat is the scariest thing in this game.
Fashion is very important in this game.
There's a lot of chant happening, a big wall of chant. Oh dear.
Well,
Hey, this guy is bad at the game, give it to somebody better at the game. Oh no. But they don't punish players much.
Give up on the third attempt.
I'm just looking at the space where
For dying.
sections of New Dog City and looking here. I'm just so impressed with
Opinions
the
are
texture work that's been done.
opinions.
I feel like every time I see any build this game,
Opinions are
more and more of this
opinions,
texture
yes.
is just jumping out at me. It's really fun to see in person.
It is a gorgeous game, and we have some other segments later on in the stream that are going to highlight.
I mean, I can't argue it does look beautiful, but like, it's just on Switch. No, it's just on Switch.
Well, I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed.
Yes. And before getting Switch, I would need to get PlayStation, and by that time I'll be able to get Switch. There will be something else. So it's like, you know, it's very awkward.
Controller options, but you can do so much with the motion controls, and throwing Cappy feels very intuitive.
Yeah. I'm going to switch to a different section of the game where I show the sand world, which is also playable on the show floor. So give me just a moment.
Oh, no worries. But I do
Oh
love
look, he's
that
gonna
as
be
you're
struggling with the
experimenting
controller.
doing that on the show floor here, so many of your gestures will affect how Cappy moves that while you're holding the Joy-Con with the wrist straps attached, you really want to just try moving your arms in different directions. Like, okay, I'm going to throw
Or
something
not.
up, I'm going to throw down, throw out. But I was really impressed by how well
He has wires all over his hands and all
Here
that.
we are.
Yeah.
Oh, this place is so pretty.
So here we're in the Sand Kingdom.
Isn't
in the town
Nintendo
of
Switch hard to
Coconut.
get? It was when it was released. It's not hard to get anymore. Like, you can buy it. It's just about money.
Of course, that Mario will eventually solve.
Yeah, actually, if you hang still for a second, we can show his little idle animation. When he's
Obviously.
Really cute.
They want to make money.
he's cold.
Money, money, money.
Yeah, I think he's distracted by the local dancing around, but I think if he's by himself, then he really shivers.
Oh, poor Mario.
Yeah. So let's see here. One thing I did want to show off is, so as we mentioned, there's two kinds of coins in this game.
It's a
I believe
Mario.
the first time in the mainline Mario series.
I
you
must
can
buy
actually
Switch
things
for
with
Skyrim.
coins. And I wanted to ask the developers.
Hi,
how they came
Rat
up,
Blocks.
that currency should be worth
Yeah, but Skyrim won't be as good as on PC. It might be just like, I don't know.
So we wanted, coins to be used.
You can
as
spend the
coins
same
in this
amount
game
for
as we use
PC and still play your Skyrim. And you'll end up with having a more powerful thing. I mean, of course, Switch has its advantages. You can like carry it around everywhere and stuff like that.
You kind of look at it and you think, wait, is this real? Can I use this?
Mario on
Mario's
cocaine.
going around to all these different kingdoms in this game, we wanted to make sure that there was a currency for each one.
Super Mario. Super Mario.
And they're a collectible item, so you can use them to buy different outfits. Or buy
I mean, if you love Mario, if you love all those Nintendo characters, then yeah, you need to get Switch, because that's the latest console for that. But if you're not too keen on that, if you just want some good games, probably best option is to get PlayStation 4 or getting a PC.
Maybe I should, I'm not living up to their dress code. Maybe I should buy some clothes to fit in better. I'm going to buy a local sombrero and poncho. And wait till you see how adorable Mario looks.
I got Skyrim SE free on PC. People who had the original with DLC got it free.
It's so cute.
And you can see some of the souvenirs you can buy there that you can use to decorate the inside of the ship.
Nice.
And now I'm rocking this look.
Skyrim.
Let's go try that door again. So my capabilities are the same. You know, it's still Cappy, even though he's turned into a different kind of hat now. He can turn into any kind of headwear.
You got the
apparently.
pink hat now.
Exotic superpower. And all right, so I go over and talk to this guy.
Or purple.
See if you meet the expectations now.
Purple?
Ooh,
What's up, gaming with Caleb?
And lively. I think
How are you
the
doing?
hat is the one and the poncho is the other.
How are you doing? You play Friday the 13th Day game. Would like to see the gameplay.
And this is of course what the goal.
I bought it, but it didn't work on my PC, so I refunded it.
I love all these little moments of surprise.
It was some error or whatever.
Why did I want to get in this room? I don't know. I wanted to get in this room so I could play a guitar.
You want to get in because it's locked.
Yeah, exactly. So then we're going to move on to some more traditional 3D Mario gameplay over this direction.
Now that you are terribly well dressed, it's time to go do some exploring.
Yeah. And
And
Bowser's
here's a-
footprints, I must be on the right track.
There's like a line on top.
So notice that while using the motion controls, I can actually use the little homing function on the hat more easily. It is possible with the button controls only, but it's much more difficult.
Alright, the classic Goomba.
Yeah.
Scary looking sun has an avatar. Oh dear.
For that. And yeah.
It's a toxic gay gatus, what can I do?
Capturing those Goomba. It's not every single enemy that's capturable.
That's true.
You've got to find the special ones.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's having a good eye and just experimenting a lot with the cap.
I think they're a shade bigger, the ones you can capture, but I'm not positive of that.
It's a Super
Because you can
Mario.
fly with them.
Super Mario. You got a green banana.
And now I've got to very quickly capture my ride back.
And with bullet bills, you can only capture them for a limited amount of time because at some point they're just going to blow up.
Yeah.
So you have to be a little mindful of what you're doing.
Yeah, you
when
only
you've
get
got
so
a
much
bullet bill.
time with the explosive guys. Alright, and then almost to one of my favorite bits in this level.
Oh yeah, the next bit you're coming up to just
Yeah.
blew my mind the first time I saw it.
So
in a
this
raw.
place has these murals that look like they're decorated in this cool old school aesthetic.
It's gonna be a 2-day.
And I'm just gonna go right on in. And I still got my
2D.
costume.
So, Koizumi-san and Murokura-san, I think we definitely need to hear a little bit more background about
That's pretty
why
cool,
you
you
added
know.
this into the game, because it's so cool, but it's so unexpected as well, I think.
It's pretty expected. It's pretty expected. That was pretty cool.
So
We
I
get
wanted
it.
to make something that would be, sort of a
Not gonna lie, this
contrast to the
game
3D
looks
stages
shit
that you were
compared
able
to
explore
Super
very
Mario
freely.
Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy?
You know,
I
the
don't know.
2D spaces are kind of more
I don't know that
confined, they're
game.
more precise. It's more like kind of, sort of traditional platforming elements. But also within the 2D stages, as you can see, we wanted to have a lot of different variety. And
Oh
of course,
boy.
the visuals, we're hoping it's something, the people who enjoyed kind of those classic nostalgic games
Ah,
also
you
get a kick
failed.
out of as well.
So one thing I'd love to show off when we're getting out toward the end of this
He's
phase
failing.
is just how much the music changes when we're transitioning back and forth. Because
Yeah.
I know we've been chatting, maybe it's hard for some folks to hear what's been going on here, but if we just pop in and out of that warp pipe, it's a pretty impressive transition when the music changes.
It's a green banana again.
Just start off.
Yeah.
No,
But you
don't
can
go
now see that it's more of a naturalistic instrument. So I'm going to skip
You
ahead
should play.
and
Play what?
show off the last part of this scenario.
My mom is going shopping again. She just got back.
I will need these. wrist straps, people? Always wrist straps?
Yes.
Oh, that's what those wires are.
Yeah, it's worth mentioning too that we're only covering a tiny bit of what is in this kingdom. There's so much more to do and explore.
There's just a ridiculous amount. All right, so here we are. This is much later in the level. I'm still got my snappy outfit though. Watch these bullet bills transition out of the 2D, and then I'm going to use one to break open this wall.
So another thing that's really handy about the bullet bills as a capture target that you'll see here, when you're trying to target for really precision flying, it's got a little bit of a headlamp. Oh no, you're,
I'm doomed.
That's okay. But it's got a little bit of a headlamp.
You should play Super Mario Galaxy.
Use that to line yourself up.
It's not on PC, is it?
That's
She
the thing,
needs
so
some
it's
milk.
cute little 2D to 3D transitioning in with the bills.
Milk.
Alright, you got this.
Alright, here we go.
And with the bullet bills, you can also give yourself little speed bursts as well. Shaking the Joy-Con will let you go a little bit further. So it's worth experimenting once you get a feel for the timing of how long a bullet bill will last.
It's kind of like driving a car that doesn't have any brake pedal.
You should check.
You can go faster. You can steer.
What's the point of checking if I know I can't play it?
All right, so up here we're about to.
Do you watch Britain's Got Talent?
And,
No,
folks may have seen them in
I
our
don't
original,
like it.
teaser trailer
It's all
for
about
this game.
singing and dancing. It's not about
They are
talent.
an evil wedding planning firm, and I'd love to hear more from the developers about how they came to be and what your favorite brutal is.
Used to be better, but all these talent shows, but they are no longer fun.
彼らはクッパに、雇われてクッパの結婚式を成功させようとしています。
So they've,
It's a bunny boss.
They've been employed by Bowser. They're in charge of making sure his wedding goes off without a hitch.
なので結構仕事をきっちりするタイプですね。
They're very serious about their work.
Their work ethic is admirable.
なので真ん中にいるちょっと背の低い同じような帽子をかぶったようなキャラクターがいるんですけれども、それがリーダーなので僕はそのトッパーというキャラクターがお気に入りです。
And my favorite
Looks like
is,
very easy game to play.
Kind of shorter one who has that.
I'm just gonna say.
Green top hat.
Yeah, guy in green. Yeah.
Yeah, topper.
How about you, Koizumi-san? Do you have a favorite?
そうですね。ちょうど今出てるのハリエットっていうその可愛いうさぎさんの
Can you guys give me a second?
キャラクターなんですけど。
I'm gonna be right back. Just wanna update the thing.
凶暴なんでその
How's this game called, guys?
This is really good timing because the character I like the most is the one you're fighting right now, Harriet. She has this great contrast between her cute appearance and like how devilish she is. She's
Give me a
like
second.
the,
Oh
cheeky
gosh.
little sister of the group here.
Her attacks are really fun to watch as well, especially when she starts flying around.
And it's worth mentioning.
It's Super Mario Odyssey, right?
But their tactics get more and more intense and dangerous.
But I'll be honest, having planned a wedding last year, I would take the help of evil wedding planner.
Yeah, I mean, any
Okay.
evil help is better than no help.
And they're very
One
dedicated to their
second,
work.
one
And they're willing to
second.
fight your enemies for you, and that's pretty great.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
ああ、かわいそう。
Sorry.
Okay, we're back at it. Sorry for the wait.
She'll be back.
Sorry for not showing you
So that's
everything,
a grand
but I
zone
had
for
to
3
talk
power
about.
moons.
And there we see Cappy in his natural state as well.
There he is, celebrating with Mario.
It's an old game.
Alright, so that's what we have for
Toxic
gameplay
gay
right
men.
now. We did have
Hide
one
your
more
kids,
little,
hide your
feature,
wives or
I
men.
believe.
Yes, we've got some new goodies that have turned up here on stage with us. So these are the Amiibo for the game. We've got Princess Peach, Bowser, and Mario in their wedding outfits. And I just need to ask you guys about the development process for these because the detail of the sculpting is incredible. It must have been a very interesting process getting these to the state they're in here.
このアミーバはすごいなんか細かい作り方になっているようですが、それについてちょっと
All these amiibos, oh man.
はい、ヒロインで
It's
あ
all
る
about.
ピーチ姫
I
を
can't say. I
意欲的
can't
に
say.
作っています
So first of all,
Yeah, that is toxic
and we wanna make sure that
sometimes.
this is, absolutely stunning.
Amiibos look cool. Well, they are made so that you want to buy them,
And,
obviously.
from there, we have Mario and Bowser as well, and we had to make sure that, in terms of visuals, they weren't going to lose out. They
gotta keep up.
Yeah, they gotta keep
I
up.
mean, they're right, but I bet they'll charge crazy amount for it.
今回のテーマに合わせて物語性を持たせているのが特徴になります。
And another characteristic of these is that the posing is very kind of directly linked with the story and what's going to be happening in the game.
Yeah, Mario's got kind of a humble bow thing going.
Mario.
Bowser's kind of looking like I own the world.
And I think Bowser looks pretty dapper here, though.
Yeah.
But it is really amazing. I don't know how close we can get the camera here. We got a better look here, but in person, the texture, where some of them have almost like a pearlized kind of texture, and there's a lot of subtlety with the different kinds of fabric. You can really see a lot of nuance for these Amiibo. We're looking forward to people seeing them in person.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
And I wonder, at this point, is there anything you'd like to share about the functionality of Amiibo for our viewers?
Amiibo.
ですね。Amiibo はコスチュームを手に入れることができたり、
Hijack.
あとはゲームの中でのお助け機能として活用することができます。
So you'll be able to use the Amiibo to get different costumes within the game, and then they'll also have kind of an assist function.
And we do have existing Amiibo that are supported as well. I think we'll be talking more about that at a later point. But I think that's all we're allowed to show for right now, unfortunately.
Right now. We'll be showing more of this game later on
Yes, we'll
in
definitely
the
do
stream,
that.
of course.
But Motokura-san and Kazumi-san, thank you again so much for joining us here and sharing some of the insight about the development process of the game.
There's a Mario, a gold Mario, soon be a metal Mario, and now a fucking wedding
folks
Mario.
watching,
What
thank
the
you so much
fuck?
for joining us. We're going to be back in a few seconds here with
Well, it's a
excitement, so
Mario.
don't go anywhere.
It's a Mario. What the hell is this? Is this gonna be a Splatoon 2? We'll be back in a minute. It's gonna be a Splatoon 2, I bet. Or Mario. I don't know, man. You guys tell me. You tell me. I'll get myself some quick tea, okay? So we can chill out. Attack, fix more snacks. Some snacks to me. Can you take it? Have you go? No? Do you have any Haribos? No, not right now. Sorry. Would send snacks, but I has none. I cry every time. Oh my gosh, I left it. Left the lid open. Not to be mistaken with Lidl. Coming up next, Intel Show Open. Okay. Alright. Let's gamble, attack, let's gamble. What do you want to gamble? Gamble. Let's gamble. If I win, then you will be my slave. If I lose, you will be my slave. Let's gamble or whether or not Nintendo will actually show good games. Okay, maybe they do show good games, but like not many. That's the problem. You only got a couple of games in there, and some of them don't seem to be super exciting. Some, like, I'd say even compared to the Xbox, Nintendo don't really show anything too impressive. It's a trap. Like, yeah, those games are cool, but I mean, you're gonna play through them in the first week when they release. Yeah. RIP. Nintendo Mario GTA. What if GTA 6 would be in Mario World? What's up, Dark World? Welcome to the stream. Did I not seen you before? I guess not. There's got to be something more interesting happening than this. Let's see. Something is better happening in here.
Pokemon, and they're teaming up Metroid. And then, so probably next year we'll see, like, because they do try to spread out their franchises so you don't get all of the major franchises together at once.
Well, it's also a smart
What
move
am I eating?
because,
These nuts?
Splatoon launches on the Wii U, right? And I love Splatoon, and I think it was wonderful. I don't think Splatoon got the chance to shine on the Wii U that it should have had. And by releasing Splatoon and
GTA 6 is in London.
or lesser known
London is
franchises
nice.
that are for a competitive community and kind of delaying Smash a little bit, Nintendo is saying, like,
give
these a go, see how you feel.
Why do they
You're
lift
gonna
their
love them
feet all the
just as much as
time?
you love Smash, whether or not that's true.
It
And then we'll
triggers
release
me.
Smash Brothers next year.
Yeah, I think, I would definitely agree with that as well. And they're also trying to build them. Splatoon is an interesting game to me because, so, you know, the Wii U install base is not huge.
The left
it didn't
gay is
sell
copy
nearly what they were
pride.
hoping. And yet, Splatoon managed to sell, you know, in excess of 4 million copies. It's sold to one of every 3
Copy pride.
Wii U owners, in spite of almost no one hearing much about it. It was very quietly enormously
Because they can't put their feet
Splatoon,
down.
It was a fantastic game.
It was unbelievable.
It was really
Look, he has it on table or something. Where is he keeping? Or maybe not. Just looks like it.
Were you more of a squid or more of a kid, Ryan?
You know, I just.
They're showing their shoes.
Squid and the kid.
I'm a kid now, but I'm a squid now.
You know what they say.
What's up with the men showing their shoes?
There you go. Eggplant emoji.
Look, he's showing his dirty shoes. What the hell? They're lifting up their feet so more people can join the stream.
We saw Fire Emblem Warriors. We saw the Breath of the Wild DLC and Amiibos.
By the way,
yes.
the Sad Twins trailer.
Who do you think loves their parents?
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Right, there we go. Does that just really underpin the?
Oh shit, that's old.
In the middle of your tube.
Old link. Let me add.
Their mother.
Fix
It was
now.
like Justin Roiland doing Rick and Morty.
It's like that episode where they go to the world of alternate cable. Yeah.
I mean, it's the reading it out.
I don't think I'll be able to log in though.
There's no way to do that and not make it sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
Give me a voice with gravitas that will deliver it with the respect it deserves, instead of me going, and then an asteroid and a fleet of old people.
I have a new favorite viewer,
Let me
and that's
see.
Chelsea Blackwell, who is also sad that they didn't announce a Fantasy Life.
Oh no, I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantasy Life 3DS, absolutely spectacular.
I had totally forgotten about my Fantasy Life.
So fantastic.
Wow.
It was fantasy. No, that didn't work.
Nope.
But I was really sad when they announced it.
Okay, fixed. Right exclamation mark Twitch in the chat.
3DS, because I love the experience I got on 3DS so much. If you were to take that and translate it to
And it's gonna be fixed now.
I'm very happy.
This is what we were talking about in the pre-show, right? Once you play something on the Switch,
What is with that
it's like,
shoe
look
showing?
everything I love on the Switch.
Look, he's like
Please,
picking it
thank you.
upwards. What the hell?
If you're willing to take the
What the hell is this?
the graphics and some of the functionality, because the Switch doesn't have the kind of power.
Still wait for the Let's Dance so I can play it.
You make that choice. You say, I want you to hit, but in exchange, I
You
get
make
to
me
take it
choke,
wherever
man.
I go with me.
With your Let's Dance.
stuff, it's an upgrade.
Right.
Fantasy Life, it's
Let's
like,
Dance is in
it's even better.
2018, man.
Like that's why I was so excited to see an Animal Crossing.
Okay,
because
let me do it now before I forget.
was a couple generations ago. And
I'm gonna go to Steam.
A beautiful new Animal Crossing.
I'm gonna search
Yeah.
You know, and it's
Let's Dance.
it's the kind of game that is really good to be able to have with
Dance.
you, and why I think it's worked really well.
There is no dance.
Because
Let's no.
you
Let's
pick it up,
Dance.
you do a couple of things, you put it away, you don't think about it too much. When you open it,
There's no Let's Dance on Steam. I don't know, man.
you can forget about it and go fishing or go pull up some weeds or just
Don't
like,
ask me.
You know, follow your bliss at any moment.
Talking about the Zelda DLC, which is very exciting because we saw more of the Trials of the Sword, which I was a little worried. You know, you and I.
No, it's fine. I asked him.
Right? Because that's what we've been thinking of it as, is the Sword survival mode, and it was nice to see the breadth of environments that are going to be included.
It's called Just Dance Attack. I looked it up. I didn't find it on Steam.
It's going to be more like the island. It's going to be more like the survival island, but in different places, which is amazing.
My understanding is that it's
that means
essentially
amazing.
it's essentially like rooms, and you have to like conquer, like complete a room, and then you move to the next room.
Yeah.
So it's kind of horde mode, but you're the one that moves. They don't come to you.
We're the horde.
Turns out
Just type of the
we were
dance.
the horde the whole time.
We're an invasive species come to take their land.
Would have wanted to see more of the stuff about the champions.
Play Who's Your Daddy.
This year.
I don't know about that.
And I think it's because that's that one's going to be more story driven, and so that's probably much more incomplete at this point.
They're still writing it? Like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
I mean, it's a prequel, right? It's gonna happen.
Yeah. It's going to be, I think it's the story of the champions. It looks
These
like the
Rooster
champions
Teeth
that
guys are
behind
lame.
100 years.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Things that
guys,
we
for
saw in those memories.
saying my opinion, but I don't like them.
So then, yeah, like you mentioned earlier in the conference, we did see Kirby as well. Then we also saw more of the Mario plus Rabbids. Rocket League, which again is huge.
It's a huge gap.
Yeah, I think that speaks to what you were talking about, Anthony, where you're like, I want every game that I like put onto the Switch. And I think that
I
Rocket
wonder
League
if it'll have split screen.
I would hope so. I would hope so.
I know they rattle off some things there, and I may have missed it.
Yeah.
They definitely said local multiplayer.
Yeah, if they said anything about split screen, let us know.
That's an awful small screen, though, to be splitting.
You know, it works on Mario Kart just fine.
Because they're not big screens that you can get by.
Yeah, they're not tiny either. With Rocket League, there's a little bit more going on. Like battle mode on Mario Kart on a split screen is like gets a little rough, but for me, it's about like no matter where I go, if I'm the only person that brought my Switch, I still have 2 controllers for Rocket League. If anybody wants to.
I'm reading the information that they released here on Rocket League. It's going to include a local wireless multiplayer.
Are we still
mode,
gonna
including
see something
Mario Kart
interesting, or are we just gonna
No
like?
mention was made of split screen co-op on the Switch.
I didn't think I heard anything.
Tricky.
So
I feel like there's nothing interesting gonna happen anymore. We'll wait a little bit. If nothing interesting is gonna be happening, we're just gonna end the stream.
Bots.
I was thinking
or
more
2
along.
V-bots, or
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of if we have 2 Switches, we can have 4 players.
Fair, yeah.
And then you've got like a really good.
Are you gonna watch Cars 3?
Yeah, Rocket League is a huge get for sure.
Watch Cars 3? That's a movie? I don't know.
Which we are
Don't really watch movies these days.
I'm
And
gonna try it.
Ryan's just eyebrow at it.
Yeah, I'm uncertain.
Ryan, what are
I'm
the chances
old and
of
my
us-
life has changed so much.
What are the chances of us getting you to play the Mario games you've missed before Odyssey comes
Oh
out?
God.
These shoes guys, I don't know about
You're not
them.
gonna know what's going
Yeah, there's a
on.
lot of deep
The
Mario
hat,
lore.
it's got, like, all kinds
Is
of
the
things.
princess kidnapped? Was there a cake that was made?
I didn't
You
even
will
see a
not know.
princess.
You will
Was there a
not know.
princess?
We
Which
had- we had-
princess is it?
we had
Is
the
it
Amiibo.
Peach or the other one?
Peach or the other one?
There's two, right?
There are three now.
What?
Yeah.
Let's go over here. It's gonna be more interesting.
Pace was kind of fun. We were like, listen, it's going to be a Phil Spencer show, you know. It's
Might
just,
as well watch
his business. I
Minecraft
think
then.
He's, you know, obviously the face of Xbox and the leader of our business, and let's let him do most of the talking, but keep that limited and just relentless.
They get attack triggered. Yeah, those guys are making me
So, of
triggered.
course,
I
we
don't
have
like
a lot
them.
of big exclusive titles from our first-party studios, things like Sea of Thieves, things like Forza Motorsport 7, Crackdown, State of Decay 2. We announced some new titles like Super Lucky
Do you
Scale,
watch anime?
Ori Will of the Wisps, exciting stuff, and then all
I don't
the
have
first-party
time right
titles.
now to watch stuff.
So yeah, it was great. It was really exciting.
What's
It was
this?
fun to watch
Another
reaction real
Dragon Ball?
time.
No, this is an Xbox
And
one.
then you know, post briefing, it's been fun, and now we get to show everyone the games.
It's the same
show
Dragon
them
Ball.
what true 4K gaming looks like, as well as the new Xbox One X.
Yeah, Rachel and I. You mentioned Sea of Thieves. Rachel and I have been kind of geeking
Red
out
Dead
about how we plan
Redemption.
to have a pirate crew that we're going to role play in the game.
We've got
Yeah.
costumes.
Yes, we do. We have exceptional pirate captain costumes, but I don't know which one.
Attack
of us is gonna
like
be captain. Maybe
hentai.
there's going to be like a warring captain
You know,
thing.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. You may never find out.
Oh, okay. Pirate ship.
Attack Live's Minecraft
When
anime
you set to
DLC.
sea, it often starts pretty nice.
Right,
and
yeah,
A lot of things go wrong on the open seas, so yeah, that's awesome. No, Sea of Thieves is one of my favorite titles, and been fun working with the team at Rare at that. And it's made a lot of progress over the last year.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looks like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's weapons and shooting and underwater and tons of weather, and they're making an insane amount of progress, and we're very, very excited about that title.
Do you have any of the titles that were announced yesterday that are kind of like special, close to your heart, that you're really excited about, or that are kind of your favorites?
You know, I would say of the things we announced, I'm a big fan of the Ori franchise. So to have Gareth there, you know, who's the composer of the soundtrack, we had him there with a beautiful grand piano live on stage. That was kind of a special moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Mega Man 2, what? Cuphead.
Get to do when it's like relentless trailer back
Astroneer.
and we were trying to, but it was a moment just to take
A
a deep
happy
breath and
new.
celebrate
What's
the
that
beauty
all
of
about?
that game that is so unique in the Ori franchise. But at the same time, I think for us, we wanted to show that.
What's up with that ride high with his leg?
40% more powerful, with 60%
What's up with
than
that?
anything else in the market. We have to show that it can deliver true 4K gaming. And
They
I
will
think something
always
like
trigger
Forza
me.
Motorsport 7
Look
does
at his
that.
like
The visual quality
moving
of that
his.
running at 4K, 60 frames per second.
How can you
is
forget
visually stunning.
Cuphead?
And then of course we're able to partner with Porsche to unveil, you know, their fastest 911 ever made.
That was really cool.
That I don't know of any auto manufacturer that has unveiled a car at E3 before, so that was kind of fun.
Yeah, that was. And can I just say one thing? You know, as an avid PC gamer as well.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot of just celebration about, you know, every time you guys had announcements like, hey, available on Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Also available on Windows 10.
Correct.
And I feel like the reception that was sort of received from the
Yeah,
PC
but
gamer
Windows 10 is not Windows
you guys
7, man.
Reinforced that last year, but really, really reinforced it this year.
You're forcing
I
us
guess
to
speaking
upgrade.
on behalf of a lot of PC gamers around the world, like thank
Attack
you.
likes what
It's
Attack
really awesome.
likes. Attack doesn't like what he doesn't like, no problem.
Right. So last year we unveiled Xbox Play Anywhere, which allows people to buy once and play across console and PC. And then we delivered all our first-party titles last year. Did that. We're doing that again with all of our titles. But then we have third-party partners doing that.
Farming
Shadow Wars,
Simulator.
an Xbox Play Anywhere title. And then we also, you know, yesterday at the PC Gaming Show, not only we talk about all our big titles on PC, but we also announced
big one.
We're bringing Age back. Age Definitive Edition. So we're really, really excited. I'll tell you, that is my personal favorite PC.
Nice.
Like one of the first franchises that got me into gaming.
That has nothing to do with
especially
what
on
we are
PC.
talking
And so
about.
they're doing a great job bringing that back, and we're excited to bring the Age franchise back to our fans.
there was a lot of focus too on how powerful the Xbox One
It's
X
just
is
a
going to be,
prank,
and thinking
bro.
about the idea of a game that you can transition across platforms and all of that. I'm not surprised that in thinking about the PC gamer, you're also thinking about how do we make our console the most powerful. And it'll be interesting to see. You mentioned that you have to show how 4K looks in gaming, and so we saw all this awesome.
I have doubts on them.
But I'm curious,
would turn
how are
out
people going
well.
to get their hands on it? How are they going
Like
to experience
mad.
that 4K gaming?
I am not.
Well, I mean, the fact is
I
that,
don't
as we know,
think
till
this
today,
anthem
you
will
know,
be
the
something
majority
too
of folks
special.
that were able to experience true 4K
Hi,
gaming
James.
spending the $1,000+ thousands of dollars in some cases on really high-end systems, and so to be able to bring that kind of ultra true 4K experience with no compromises at scale to the living room, to the console, is something pretty unique. And so they'll do that at $4.99. We think it's a great value. And we've really focused on making sure we have incredible games that are there day one. So while Forza will launch on October 3rd, we're going to update it and have it there in true 4K for all Xbox One X owners.
True 4K, but is it true 60 FPS? That's the question.
But then think of all the big third-party games.
Play a
So,
mini
Call of
game.
Duty's launching that week,
It's not gonna be
Destiny
60
would have been
FPS. They
out,
don't even
Shadow
do
of War,
1080.
all the big titles. And so with that much power, no matter what type of you're a sports fan, you're an action RPG fan, whatever your game
His
is,
for horses,
you'll look to
grass
play
is
better
cheaper.
on Xbox One X because of that big power difference. So if you want the premium experience, we have that. But we also realize a lot of our fans have an Xbox One S, and of course all these games are coming there as well. Super sampling and a lot of great benefits for them too.
Cool. Can you tell me a little bit about what you brought here to the expo floor for us this week too? Because we've been sort of in the E3 mix for the last couple of days now, but now we have attendees coming in, we have journalists coming in, we have the public coming in. So what are you going to show them?
Well, we've got tons of games on the show floor. First, I think a lot of people want to see the hardware.
Yeah.
So they'll be able to see Xbox One X, the world's most powerful console. We've got that torn down so they can actually see all the individual components. They can see, you know, how do we act. By the way, power supply is built in, so there's no power brick.
Whoa!
Nice.
Yes.
I can put my
how important that is to
I know,
all of us.
true gamers right there, right? You're like,
Eyesore.
yes, no power.
my furniture is going to get so much closer
Yeah,
to the
I
wall.
know.
Oh,
Exactly, perfect. I don't have to climb underneath my.
My
you know,
cat's
help.
safe now.
Oh,
Totally.
What?
Man.
So, yeah, and then no
That's
cattails are going to turn it on and off. We fixed all that. So, but no, I think.
Oh, you
the
means
great
like
is
a
to be able to
battery is
see that,
inside.
To be able to see, we have a liquid cool vapor chamber, which usually is something, you know, that you see on more.
Well, that's a interesting.
That end to manage cooling. And then of course, you know, 6 teraflop GPU. We have 12
Teraflop.
gigs of memory, which is incredible. And then
12
that
gigs,
is
which
all
is
things
incredible. I have 16 gigs.
and in today's
5-year-old
day, it's
PC.
rare that your name and your
Or
hardware
more,
is
6-year-old or something. 7 by now. I don't even know.
Little pat on the back for ourselves.
12?
You know,
How can
things
it be
happen, and
12?
We were kind of happy that
I don't
we
know.
could save that surprise. No spoilers for our fans.
Caius.
I would love to hear you because
Zombie
you
Games
mentioned all
Days
this
Gone
power and kind
is
of
a
the
PS4
nitty-gritty of
exclusive. I'm very
the hardware.
disappointed.
If
A
you
lot
had
of
to
games are
translate that to someone
PS4
who's
exclusive.
Like, I have no idea what a teraflop is. I don't even really know what what makes graphics happen. Can you translate into kind of a small bite of like what does it mean that it's so powerful? What experience will that give you that will be better in game?
Yeah, I would think about simply like the resolution and the frame rates and how fast things load, draw distances and things like that. So, you know, CPU does a part of that for processing, but graphically, what you visually see, GPU plays a big part. And so to have 6 teraflops of graphical processing power.
They're talking about random things. I feel like we should be ending this stream. I was here for Nintendo, and Nintendo is not showing anything anymore.
Gaming at 60 frames, just like you can on Forza.
Is there gonna be more stuff from Nintendo? I think that's it, guys. There's no more. Maybe they'll show something later, but it's like, is it really worth waiting?
To Xbox One X, and they're going to run that at 60 frames.
Wow.
That's
they're
impressive.
like, we got the hardware. We couldn't believe the power. And so we thought, man, we're probably going to do some mid-level thing. No, we're going to do the full.
Something is happening here.
It seems like the rumor is currently it's being developed internally in Kyoto with additional work being done in Europe, according to rumors.
Something Nintendo is still happening. Alright.
Interesting. One of the things that was really surprising to everybody when Time came out was that it was a Western developer, and everybody was like, "What are they doing?"
Oh my gosh.
And then
Does
it's
it
also
happen
longer.
to you
So
guys,
long
this
ago.
glitch where you
But
like,
it's interesting to see them kind of taking that. If
you
they're
move the
taking
mouse
that
and the
strategy again,
sound volume is following you?
kind of breathe some new life into it.
Check. Hi MK.
It was an Austin-based developer, yeah. Because they're not allowed to say anything. because they're under so many NDAs at all times. That's why they're quiet.
They got NDAs on their NDAs.
So we've got Aeon abilities here. Interested in seeing what this is about.
I want to see them instead. Hold on.
I like the design. I like the depth that they're adding to this. Even though it's like a 2.5D, they're not doing that thing where it's like, and there's like a wall 30 feet away. That's kind of interesting. Like they're really giving it some depth and some life in the world.
Right. But this is a brand new title, right? Or is this a
the speculation at the moment is that it is Metroid 2 remake.
That's what I thought, yeah.
But I mean, it's from.
I knew I was watching the wrong stream.
Yes, they do.
Here we go.
An energy station, and I'm
There we go. We were watching the wrong stream.
You
Forever.
always want to take advantage of those energy stations.
Do something, don't end it, please. We'll have to end soon. Not with this disappointments. I'm leaving. Waves goodbye to all.
It's telling me that there is a Metroid.
Bye, Lil
Again,
Kita.
for people that don't really know what Metroids are,
See you
they're
later.
an alien species that they're pretty dangerous, and they suck up the life form of any alien species in order to survive.
Yeah, you don't want to hug a Metroid necessarily.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing I want to showcase here is actually the mapping system that this game has. So now that, in case I'm not able to go through a door because I don't have the ability to unlock it,
which happens a lot.
Yes. I have these pins now that I can just drop it onto the map, and then that'll kind of be my note for myself that, oh, I want to revisit this later once I grab an ability, and maybe I could try it later.
And as you mentioned, this game is so much about exploration and going back and trying to find every square inch of the map to find all of the many hidden secrets. So this pin system is actually very, very...
I'll be chilling until stream ends. I believe they're now just showcasing Nintendo's few games.
Investigate this area. Your Metroid senses are
Well, looks like they're still showing something, so we're gonna go on to until Nintendo is done. That's how long I'm gonna stream.
A little bit more insistent.
Where is Minecraft PE? It's already been announced.
Yeah, but see, there was an example where I kind of knew already that this pass was there, but the scan pulse would have been very useful right there to kind of show those box. Here's another save station. So, see, there we go. Sand pulse told me that that block is breakable.
So
but I
many
can't
cool
shoot
games,
it,
guys.
so
Oh
I'm gonna
my
try
gosh.
this instead.
And that's a good point. If you ever run into
I'm gonna look for a new job. I'm gonna try to get some money, and I will spend that money to stream a lot of cool games for you guys. It's gonna be fun for me, fun for you, fun for everyone.
Actually fighting his first evolution. And this is known as the Alpha Metroid.
Until then, we're gonna do some Lineage too
looks twice as friendly
on
as
Twitch. That's
so
a plan.
if I time it correctly, I can actually melee counter him, and it gives me an advantage.
How many sec did it take
for more damage.
you to sleep last
You'll
night,
also see that
Attack?
he'll drop these little sparks. If I
What?
actually hit those sparks, I'll get
Minecraft
more
is bring
ammo
4K Lego
replenishment. So
experience.
in case I end up using all of my missiles, I could always go around him and try to shoot those in order to get more missiles.
Nice melee countering. And I'll say, I don't know how well the home audience can hear this, but the sound effects in this game are incredible. The music, the atmospheric sounds are just really great. So, Sakamoto-san, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what went into the development of the soundtrack for this game.
I thought you have a job, Attack. What? I have one job where they're giving me a little bit of work, but not much. And a different job where I was accepted, supposedly they didn't give me a single day of work, so I just need to find another job. I was so tired last night. Yeah, last night was a bit crazy. You have to keep in mind I woke up 10 or so, and we went streaming till like 4 midnight or something. 4 at night, so it was a long day.
And they've worked on pretty much every Metroid title.
I'm a bit better now.
Doing music for us. And so I really don't have to say anything. They just go do what they do, and what they do is create great music.
Excellent. Well, lock them up. Don't ever let them go.
Whoops.
So you made quick work of that Alpha Metroid. Good work.
I did. So I'm actually going to go return to that gate that I couldn't get to before and see what happens now. As I'm making
my way there. So in the original Metroid 2, whenever you defeated a certain prerequisite number of Metroids, the ground would rumble and then you would know that you would be able to proceed to the next area. So now, in this game, you have these gates. And if you press on it and you enter the Metroid DNA that you had just gathered from the Metroid you just killed.
They said Metroid 4 is coming to DS. Why didn't they showcase that
Was
instead?
killing me before, and now I'm able to get to the next area.
It's really cool having this really visual cue of your progress in the game as well.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna go to a later area in the game.
And we've gotten a glimpse of it a little bit, but the 3DS hardware really goes a long way in bringing this world to life. It helps communicate the isolation of Samus.
There's a big fat wire sticking out of the
Sakamoto-san,
DS.
could you speak a little to how you used the 3DS
And back
tech
end
to bring
took
this world
long
to life and
because
really
went to
reimagine
store.
it?
3DS
。Welcome back, Red.
技術が、没入感、雰囲気、まあそれ上に、この未知の惑星のサムスの一人の、孤独感をより高めていると思いますが、3DS 用にどういうふうにその技術を使って、この世界を、想像し直されたのでしょうか。
はい。確かにおっしゃる通り、今回のというか、サムスのこのゲームですね、ここでは3D の立体視というものが非常に効果的だと思います。まあ、例えばじゃあ技術面でホセさん何かありますか？
So yeah, I mean I do think that with this title, of course, with Samus, the 3D, the glasses free 3D, the 3D effects.
Hi, Rukas Litman.
Great use. It really does help
Welcome to the
build,
stream.
The world that we're exploring. But I'd like to go ahead and ask Jose to talk a little bit about some of the more technical aspects.
Yes, it was very.
Is this a Nintendo Switch? Yes, this is Nintendo Switch. 3DS.
We had to
This is 3DS.
provide a big sense of scale thanks to the depth given by the 3DS capabilities. So we wanted to reflect this from early on in the development process, this scale, through the first initial concept art.
A smaller ball beat the bigger ball. I don't know about that.
Oh, and you've gotten yourself in trouble, Teresa.
I always do. I ran into his room and he didn't like me being here.
Aw, you woke him up from a nap. Don't do that.
But I'm stuck here until he gives me leave.
And now's not the time to play with it necessarily, but I wanted to point out that you also got your spider ball upgrade.
That's right,
Which
and
is
I
really handy.
I also got bombs here. So these are actually very handy for taking him out. Oh my gosh.
So while you play with your new friend, this is obviously an enemy from the original game, and that brings to mind the fact that all of the enemies can actually be redesigned for this version. So Jose, perhaps you could tell us a little bit about what the process was for redesigning the enemies from the original game.
Yes, we wanted to respect the visual design of the regular enemies as much as possible, but we had to adapt the attacks, movements, and behaviors so they could fit with our new gameplay, without making them lose much of their original feel in the process. As for the Metroid,
Almost done
they were
with
the
my
stars
key.
of the show, along with Samus in the original game, and this we wanted also to be the same in our game. They suffer a massive overhaul from the visuals of the original game and their gameplay mechanics. And also we wanted to clearly show the transition in the life form from one Metroid to another. And this is something that is very clearly reflected in the movements, behaviors, and attacks.
I'm not in Nintendo. I am
So
more
I could actually
an
take the spider
Atari
ball. The
fan.
spider ball is actually an ability here
So you should
that's
like
very,
Civilization then.
very unique to Metroid.
So
2.
Atari was making Civilization.
But I'm actually gonna do a very hard technique that I am not doing very good right now. I swear I practiced this.
The bomb jump.
Right?
Oh no. Alright, well let's
Metroid
try.
fans have spent hours trying to get to the craziest places using bomb jump.
Oh no.
But as you're trying to work your way around this map, that also brings me to the point
Summon
that a lot of
Mr.
the maps have
Maniac.
been redesigned for the new
Where is
system.
Mr.
So,
Maniac?
Jose, can
Hi,
you speak
Rain.
a little to the process of redesigning the maps as well.
Yeah, we wanted to respect as much as possible.
Oh, you are the same person. Okay.
Because it has such a distinct structure
Okay,
within the
okay.
Metroid series.
Hi, Mr.
Well, we
Maniac.
wanted to add a lot of new series or new things because we wanted to be felt also new, and we added lots of sections different from the original game because we wanted to accommodate all of our gameplay needs, and also we wanted the game to be more, the exploration to be more dynamic and diverse than in the original game, introducing some classic abilities from other games in the series but that were not present in the original game. And also we added some
Done that on so many
special abilities
streams.
that are unique to this title. So the combination of both made us realize some very interesting situations regarding the world design for players to actively figure out their way forward in new ways.
Actually, before I take this elevator,
Your
I wanna
screen's
show
blurry.
This is also new.
My
feature
screen's
to
blurry?
Metroid
It's not.
Returns, and it's a teleport station. This actually helps a
bump
lot
up
with
your
the mobility
quality.
of the game, where instead of backtracking all the way through previous areas, you can actually use the teleport to quickly jump into a new area. And this actually really helps when you're trying to gather some items that you weren't able to in the past or explore new pathways that you weren't able to before. I'm not going to take it right now. I'm actually going to go back and take this
They
elevator
put some
to a new
grills to
area.
advertise the
But
game.
you're right, it's such a huge addition to the game, being able to more quickly get to the areas you've already been to and find all those juicy secrets you weren't able to
Yes.
get at before.
Well, because like gathering all these items, it actually rewards you in the end because it does get more difficult
really
as
hard.
you further get into the planet, and the baddies do get really hard. So you definitely
like
want
Game
to
Boy
get all
too.
those upgrades and the items, and it rewards you.
I never liked this Game Boy and 3DS. I was never a fan of that.
Before, so I know that
Now
this red
Switch
door
I
is
like a
little
little bit.
dangerous, but I'm gonna go in anyway,
It looks a lot
just to
cooler
show
than
Rebel.
their previous
Yeah, it hurts.
consoles.
Yeah, I don't want that. Okay. So,
But I just don't like Nintendo in general because they copyright all their games and all that.
there, and I'm pretty sure there's a
Not a big
pathway,
fan.
just to make sure. Yeah.
While you have the Aeon energy, might as well.
There we go.
Excellent.
So we're gonna go up here.
I love how if you had just
Me neither.
shot up above you, it would have
Good
looked
to
like
know
there
that you
wasn't
guys
anything
agree
right
with me.
next to it.
Yeah.
It's actually good that you used your scan pulse right there.
Yeah, I have gotten lost more than once. Here's another suit upgrade.
Oh, I love this.
This does feel really good. Really epic.
I love how vibrant the colors are. It's just, this world is so Metroid, so beautiful.
Yeah.
Metroid.
And it's just, again, it's really cool when the 3D feature is on because you get to see all the stuff that's happened in the background. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and
Sony should have made some sort of update to PS Vita.
Yeah, her various suit. So I can't go
They could
here,
have
so
competed
going
with
back
Switch
to the
easily.
way
They
we
just
came
make
from.
something like you buy a game, let's say on PS4, you get the same game on. You know, you don't have to buy the same game twice and things like that. Like, do quite a few updates,
So we're gonna
and
explore
they would
this
end
right
up
now.
pretty good.
And we could
I
always go
suppose.
back and explore other lava rooms to see what we missed.
I have to point out that this is all one planet, this is all SR
Gunner,
made, but look how
just
different
watching the
environments are.
stream,
It's a big planet,
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's a lot of
showing
different
some
areas,
random
there's a
game
lot of
that nobody's gonna be playing. I don't know, expecting something else, but I mean, probably not gonna happen.
So here I'm gonna show a new Aeon ability called.
I don't even know why I keep
What it does
streaming.
is
We
it's
should wait for
rainbow, it says
tomorrow's
Samus, but
show.
also overcharges my melee and
Right.
lets me go through enemies without taking much damage. But it does take away from my Aeon pool, and so I want to actually save it in case I need it later.
Yeah, every time you get hit, it actually makes your Aeon gauge go down, so you
That's right.
can't just run foolishly through a group of enemies unless you want to feel a lot of pain.
Yeah, so here's another door that I'm unfortunately not able to
Said
get
Bowser
into, so I'm
to
gonna
come
do
back
another
from
thing
Mario.
here. But I'm also going to show here.
Bowser.
There's this information screen that will actually see. It will show different items that are shown in the map, and if you're not quite sure what that icon means, it will actually tell you here. And it will actually unlock too once you've discovered it and you know how to interact with it. So definitely keep an eye on these because these are actually really informative.
It'll help you remember what you already know.
Yeah.
And we've already seen a few new Chozo artifacts, but that brings me to the question, Sakamoto-san, can you tell us a little bit about the decision to integrate more
Sakamura-san.
Chozo artifacts into this version of the game?
他のメトロイドゲームに比べて、この作品は、より多く彫像の作り出したものがあると思いますが、その背景について教えていただけますか。
はい、このゲームの舞台になっている SR388 という惑星は彫像文明が栄えて、そして滅んでしまったという非常に謎を秘めた舞台なんですね。
So, this game is set on SR388, and it's a planet that was home to the Chozo civilization at one
Welcome
point.
back,
So
Justin.
it saw the Chozo flourish, and it also saw them crumble. So this whole area has this historical background of being a place just sort of filled with lots of riddles.
なので彫像文明の遺跡であるとかそういったものがたくさん、はい、あるわけですね。
So that's why you see all of these again Chozo ruins that you mentioned throughout the game.
サムスリターンズ遊んでいただくとその文明の謎がある程度わかるんじゃないかなと思って。
And I think if you get a chance to play Samus Returns, you might find some of the answers to the riddles that the Chozo civilization left behind.
What a tease.
They put so much attention to this.
さらに謎が深まるんじゃないかなと。
But it is possible that there may be
But
some
they're ruining the
new
whole
and more
mystery.
intriguing riddles introduced through the game as well.
Oh, fine. I guess everyone's just gonna have to wait and see.
ネタバレしないようにね、はい、自分で皆さん頑張ってプレイしてもらいたいですね。
And Teresa, you've gotten yourself into trouble again.
I did. So this is the second evolution of the Metroid species. This is the Gamma. I was able to do a counter melee on him finally as he came up close to me. But I'm also going to use Ice Beam because it seems to be really weak to his nucleus. So I'm just going to keep on attacking him. But yeah, he's got a dynamic set of moves. He's swooping down on me. He's throwing electricity on me.
But that's a good point. If you're
Throwing
ever fighting an enemy or
electricity.
a boss and your weapon of choice doesn't seem to be making a big dent, try one of your other weapons or abilities because they might be a little more successful.
They show it in a very small screen because in big screen it would look so bad.
On my lightning armor, so I'm just gonna go here.
You've made him mad.
Yeah, he is not happy with me.
Just gonna throw this out there. Those spider legs are really creepy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of spiders, so yeah, this guy creeps me out.
Oh, he's turned red though, so you're doing well.
Yes,
Almost there.
I should be almost there.
And that's another kind of visual indicator to show you that you're getting closer to making mincemeat of this guy.
Yeah, and there's all those audio cues too for when's the right time to oh boy.
Oh.
When's the right time to melee him? So it only happens when he goes down on the ground. But yes, I was able to.
Okay, finally they finished the boss.
All right. Well, with that, I actually.
I'm being too impatient, guys. Getting too impatient.
Let's do it. So while you switch to your other save file, Sakamoto-san and Jose, we were hoping you could tell us a little bit about how you went about balancing this game, because there's obviously a lot of abilities, and it must have been difficult to balance making them feel useful to players without taking away from the challenge.
She's focusing so hard. Yeah, she's trying really hard. Both of them do.
どうやってそのバランスを取ったのでしょうか。
はい、そうですね。やっぱり強力な武器っていうのは使うと爽快ですし、お客さんも使いたいでしょうし、我々もどんどん使っていただけというのはあります。
Well, of course, it feels great. It's exhilarating to use these really powerful and dynamic abilities, and players want to use them, and we want them to use them, of course.
ただそれをやたら使ってしまうとゲームがすごく簡単になりすぎたりとか。あと新鮮味が失われたり緊張感が失われていったりしてどんどん刺激がなくなっていって価値が下がってしまうという懸念があるわけです。
But one of the things we have to be careful of is if we overuse them, if we make them too powerful, it reduces some of the tension that you feel.
I just figured out you can make your own Mario level.
Effect of actually reducing the
on which game?
Excitement and sort of again that thrill that
Surprised.
You want to feel. So again, it's a really delicate balance.
Are you talking about Mario Maker? It was very popular before. I don't think it kind of fell of popularity these days. For some reason, I don't know. Guess everybody got bored of it.
チューニングを繰り返してまして、マーキュリースティームさんにもいろいろとご迷惑をかけたんじゃないかなと思います。
Well, yeah, and I think a good example of some of the difficulty in that fine-tuning is what we just saw on screen, is this beam burst. And what's difficult again about finding that balance is you have to measure the effect of the weapon, and you also have to take into consideration the amount of energy uses and the supply of energy that's available to you, and trying to come up with again a balance that works throughout the game and keeps all of those factors in
Can't jump
mind.
non-stop.
It can be quite challenging. I think we put quite a load on Mercury's team and having them do that, but I think they did a remarkably good job.
Yes, I completely agree with Sakamoto-san. It was difficult to balance the new abilities, not only because they can be used alone, but only because they can be used in combination between them, and also they can be combined with the classic abilities too. So at the end,
They show the whole gameplay, like from start to finish, honestly. They will end up not having anyone buying the game because they already seen the spoilers for everything.
So my Metroid detector went off again, and this is the Gamma Husk, so I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be facing him.
Maybe it's something cuddlier. Hey, little guy.
Or maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not.
So this is the next evolution. This is the Zeta, and
Cuddlier.
he's pretty gnarly.
Guys, I gotta go because my mom wants me to watch a movie with my whole family. See you soon. Bye. Watch a movie with the whole family. Oh.
It's so cool.
I'll
And it feels
enjoy
so
that, I
powerful.
guess. Red.
And I missed my moment to the melee counter.
He does so much damage too.
It's gonna be kid-friendly movie or
I'm
something.
gonna use a combination of abilities.
You
here,
know how
from
those
missile
go.
To grapple, to beam burst.
You really have to be on your game with this guy because he switches up his patterns a lot.
Oh, he does.
He's hard to predict.
And he's hard to predict, and he totally aims for me too. Like he's got me down.
Nice. That's just a beautiful melee counter too. I love how it slows down time and it has that really cinematic presentation.
Yes, it feels so epic and
Cinematic.
and I absolutely love it. And this
It's a
is my
kid-friendly movie. Bye.
This one gets
Yeah, I
me
know.
every time. Oh god.
It's always very awkward with the kid-friendly movies.
And now you died on
And
purpose so that
family.
we can see Zero Suit Samus.
She looks
Hi.
so elegant there.
Beautiful, yes. So thank you.
You're welcome. I aim to please.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna try this again.
Yes, you can do this. We all believe in you.
I'm gonna skip the cutscene. I'm gonna get right into that.
Metroid Samus Returns.
Nice melee counter right off the top.
Okay,
He was
hold
nice
on,
enough
guys.
to give it to me, so I'll take it.
Yes.
To the other side, so I got a good shot of the nucleus.
Okay.
You know, he's not invited
Back
to your
in.
birthday party
Back
anymore.
in.
He ruined it.
I like green, but not in my face.
I'm getting tired of this game, guys. Can we survive and wait till something else gonna be shown, or do we just like,
Your beam burst there,
or do we
your
just end?
lightning armor. They add to the experience, but
Oh
as to the
gosh,
balance they were
I
talking
kinda
about
just
earlier,
wanna
They
end.
definitely don't make it easier. You have
It's
the
a bit
ion
painful
gauge, and
for
you
me.
can't spam these
I'm
abilities
sorry.
At all. I mean, I think you're already out of them.
I don't know why. Like I usually like platformers,
It's alright. Third time's
but
the charm.
this one
Strong,
is
yeah,
not really
I'm hopeful that this third time I can get it.
doing it, and she doesn't even
Samus at your disposal.
fight well.
All her abilities.
You know what I mean?
Alright, let's read this.
So I don't know. Help you? How do you want me to help? We should probably just end. Main games have been released, revealed anyway.
That was lucky.
If you guys want to continue watching this, you can just go to the Nintendo official stream and you can watch it yourself without me. Oh boy. I'll tell you what we're gonna do tomorrow instead.
Hope so. So mean.
What are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow is 6 o'clock. Tomorrow nothing is happening. Oh shit, there's nothing happening anymore?
Oh god, I absolutely hate
There's actually nothing happening anymore. Rip.
You know, he's more afraid of you than you are of him.
Is
Remember
that really
That's
the case?
truth.
I don't think
There's
he cares
nothing
much
happening
about it.
anymore. Unless you guys know something I don't. Have a great day, Tech. Fun streaming. See you all next stream. Yeah, we have to end, and we probably just go back to our regular schedule and playing some normal games ourselves, I think, because I don't think that anything special is gonna be shown anymore on E3, which is a bit disappointing. I wanted more,
It's never the same
but I guess not.
You're getting really close, though. I think you can do this.
Oh, I don't know.
So, what are we playing tomorrow? You guys have any ideas? Let me know in the Discord. I will wait for that. What game is next? I don't know myself. I am waiting for Lineage 2, but until then we have a good week to play some random games. So yeah, come to Discord. Let me know what games you want to see from the ones I have, or I would love to try Battlegrounds, but I don't own the game.
No pressure having the creator.
Other than that, I don't know. Alright guys, I'll see you all tomorrow. Or on Discord maybe we'll hand out. See you later guys. Bye bye. Bye bye.